Hello Makale, welcome back to Path to Expert video series. For people who are new, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also follow me in all the social platforms. Let's get into today's video.
It's day 8 and today we'll be seeing about how SEO works with JavaScript. Ideally, Google bot or generally any bot, how it works is it has the list of URLs and then the crawler. For Google, it's the Google bot and it crawls through the websites, get the HTML, process the HTML, and then from the processed HTML, whatever URLs it get, it passes it against to the URL queue and then it indexes the HTML. So when we search for something, that particular data is being searched in the index and returned to us in search results. But what happens when the website doesn't return HTML and instead it returns JavaScript? That's what we do in single page applications and client side rendering applications, right? In single page applications, we will just have some few HTML tags, but major content is dynamically generated using JavaScript. So what happens in such cases? So the base process is still going to be the same, but what happens is during the process stage, if the crawler finds that it's not plain HTML but if it's a JavaScript, it puts it into a queue called render queue and it just continues its own work. It doesn't wait for the rendering to be complete. So what happens next? From the rendering queue, the JavaScript is being rendered. Like the Google bot renders the web pages like how a user will render it in an anonymous mode or incognito mode. And after the website is being rendered, we get HTML. This HTML is again passed back to the bot and this HTML is processed and indexed. So it doesn't matter whether yours is a server-side rendered application or client-side rendered application. It's always going to be indexed properly by Google. But still, it's always advantageous to have server-side rendering or like at least pre-rendered static pages because not every bot has a renderer. Like Google does it, but not every bot on the internet does it. One reason. Second reason, even with Google bot, this rendering and this indexing takes a lot of time because if it's HTML, directly bot will process it and index it. But in this case of JavaScript, it doesn't index it immediately. It puts it into a render queue, then it gets rendered, then it gets processed and indexed in a second wave. So sometimes there can be delay in indexing. Also, please note that if you are using client-side rendering applications or JavaScript which renders dynamic HTML, make sure you doesn't use any other formats for your URLs. That is, don't use windows.href.location is equal to and a new URL because Google will not be able to identify those URLs and pass it into the URL queue. It's always safer to use anchor tag with href as for the URLs. If it's going to be dynamic or programmatic redirection, use the history API. Anything apart from these two will result Google to ignore your URLs and not index those particular pages. This is how JavaScript works with Google bot and managing this properly is essentially needed for SEOs. In the coming videos, we'll be seeing in detail how to add dynamic meta tags, how to add dynamic OG tags, and how to manage SEOs in client-side rendering apps or in server-side rendering apps, and how to use them with modern frameworks like React and Next.js.
So that's it for the day Makale. Have a great day and see you all tomorrow.